Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Penix to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Eagles, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Running left, this is Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. Reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Penix here from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The left side is caught by Pitts. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the end of our... Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. And again, it's Penix. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. An option give to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down give to Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
They put a receiver in motion right. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Goddard makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They send a man in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. That's Smith on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's a design boot. This throw is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. From the 36. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's running with it.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all was he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 33-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Penix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. And now they face 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. The kick by Lutz is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 70 Lions. Go!
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 6 now. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hurts throwing again. Barkley's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hand the streak. Check go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 16. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, check that.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hurts to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Penix. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Penix here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Throwing, Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. And again, it's Penix. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Touchdown, Atlanta!
Complete to number 7. Touchdown, Atlanta.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. He's throwing for it. What a crunch play late. He intercepts it. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 5. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They go with Barkley here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll try again with Barkley. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Okay, great.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Come on, set. Bring it. Ready.
This is Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they